Hi guys, Johnny and Valentina here, and we're going to go through a very famous exercise. It's called McGill Modified Sit-Up. It's one of his big three. So I think one is the side plank or planks, or front plank and side plank. Then the other one is this bird dog, and this is called the McGill Modified Sit-Up. So Valentina's going to lie on her back, and we're going to go through this. She's going to have one leg bent and one leg straight, doesn't matter which leg. And she's going to have a neutral spine. So what she's going to do to maintain a neutral spine is she's going to put one hand in behind her back, and that now means she's in a neutral spine. So now what she's going to do is she's going to show you what I don't want, okay? So if you just get your head to this, so you can keep your hand behind your back, okay? So that never needs to come out. Okay, now the modified sit-up, right, is where we're going to have no movement of the lumbar spine or the thoracic spine, and what we're going to have is upper cervical flexion. So it's like a chin knot. What a chin knot is not is when you lift your head up off the ground like that. So this is what we call occipital protraction, so our head is coming up, and it's also cervical extension. We do not want that, okay? We want upper cervical flexion, which is otherwise known as a chin knot. So she brings her chin to her chest, and she looks right down, and she keeps her elbows there. Okay, head back down again, Valentina. So let's go through this in the routine. We've got one leg is bent, one leg is straight. She's in a neutral spine position. She's got her hand underneath her lumbar spine to make sure that she's not flattening out her back. She's got her head relaxed on the floor. What she's going to do now is she's going to take a breath. She's going to hold her breath, and that's going to create an intra-abdominal pressure, right? What she can do is she can put her two fingers on the side of her tongue muscle. So put this hand behind your back, okay, and use this one. So put two fingers on the side, and when you take your breath, I want you to try and push your fingers out, okay? So take a breath, push your fingers out, good. Now she holds a breath and then comes into upper cervical flexion, into that chin knot. She holds this position for 10 seconds, moving nothing else. When it comes to the 10 seconds, then she comes back, she puts her head back down into recovery, and then she lets the breath out. We normally do 10 sets of 10 seconds. This is pretty tough, so she takes a big breath. She holds her breath. This creates this intra-abdominal pressure or negative pressure. She brings her chin to her chest. She looks down. She's got that upper cervical flexion. She holds that position for 10 seconds, and that's set number 2. What you will find after about 4 or 5 reps of this is that your upper cervical neck flexors, so these muscles here, they get worked pretty hard, okay? So these guys get pretty tuned up, and this is important. So if you've got low back pain, then this is an excellent exercise, again, to get movement around the cervical spine, to get some spinal stiffness here, some core endurance here, and then we're also working those upper cervical neck muscle flexors. It was said a lot better by Stuart McGill, by the way. But again, this is an excellent exercise and something that you can do early on. So if you've got low back pain and it's pretty acute and you're kind of struggling what to do, this is certainly one of the things that you can do in the early stages. So let us know your thoughts. Hopefully you liked the video. If you've got any comments, any feedback, let us know. We're always delighted to hear from you, and looking forward to seeing you on our next Nottingham Physio video.